Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moza M-O-Z, and I'm with my lady T right here. Hello, T.
Hello.
Hey guys, today we're dealing with mental illness. Talking about mental illness. Would you do or date someone with mental illness? Would you stay with the person? T, would you?
Yes, I would, because I know we've been through a lot. I, for example, have mental illness. When you have depression, anxiety, clinical depression, anxiety. I know sometimes I'm a difficult person to deal with, but then don't push me, because sometimes people, they trade you and do something, and then that thing just trade you, and then you start like, okay. And then we're different mental illness. I may have anxiety, clinical depression, and someone who bipolar. It's different. So it's different also how to handle a person. Sometimes the person will be like, today I don't want to talk, I don't want to say anything. It's like someone has to read your mind.
Don't bother me.
You get annoyed. I get annoyed easily. I have short temper. I get annoyed. I don't want someone to lie, because it doesn't be worse. Sometimes I just so on my own world. Maybe in the morning, maybe sometimes I don't want to talk. Just let me be. Don't talk. I don't want to talk. There's a lot that's happening. Sometimes you don't want to wake up. You're feeling lazy, like you don't want to wake up, you don't want to do anything. And now you have this partner that came to your life, and now he doesn't know what to do. Shame sometimes, and sometimes like, okay, we are we have titties, I know, and you'll be like, don't talk to me, and now he's questioning himself. Nenzeni, yabo, Lando. So it needs a patient, to be honest. It needs someone, and it needs someone who will. I have once I had a boyfriend who will take me through therapy, who even investigate, like search the signs, how to handle the person. We have this the mental illness, how he'll, today we don't talk now. He'll be like, okay, today we're not talking, and he'll be like, okay, let's just watch movies, okay, not talking, and then he'll talk alone, and sometimes I'm like, okay, we can talk. So he understood, and that time I still new, even to myself, as I understand myself, or not understanding myself. I was not understanding what must I do with myself, with my life, and then we discovered, because he loves to go to the gym, we love to actually just jog and run, and I discovered that every morning late, when I just go in Yubalek, I come down, I become fresh. And then my doctor even advised me to just because it was like, okay, this helps me. Diabaleka, I'm not like Diabaleka, not but like 30 minutes so I'm not in a rush, I'm not in a race of okay, I want to do 5 kilometers. I just run, I take a shower, I'm like, whoo, I feel better, I feel lighter, I feel like, okay, you are in control, because something about depression, it controls you, and you fight, and like, hey, I'm the boss, and funny bad. And you isolate to people, and people sometimes get, if it depends what kinds of friends we have, sometimes you have useless friends. They'll be like, I put in your dad, man, attention, man. Yeah, but so when that guy when and understood, and be there and push me.
You guys should be married by now.
Should, but
you
went overseas.
Oh Lord.
And overseas, we still friends, still check up on me sometimes. He still get worried.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah. He was a nice guy. So sometimes you have to, a person, and I know it's not easy, but sometimes now you always fight, because if a person claims that he loves you, he always shows you, and you appreciate that, and then you like, okay, let me fight this, because you don't want to push that person. You know, you don't want to push that person. Families, sometimes families, they don't understand this thing, but luckily my uncle was like pushing me, like, go to the therapy. I don't have money, but I'll make sure that you're going. And it was such a beautiful moment. I will cry to him. Sometimes I will come back, I'm like, today it was a difficult day. You know, you just have a headache in the memories of what happened. You know, it's something that we should teach our children, paying attention to abantwana bethu, because it's not there. It's not the same, but when you don't know, and then it trigger mawusomdala, explode. Then you found ukuthi isuka mhlawumbe at the age of nayisuke when mom passed away. So things happened, you know. I always say that your friends, you know, people around you just support you, Zuba Sharp. You will survive everything.
I like that, man. That's actually quite insightful. And it's the first time I'm hearing her going deep into her mental illness or issues that she deals with on a daily basis, because we clash a lot since we do work together 99% of the time, so we're always together, so we do clash a lot. Because I've never gone to a doctor to try to check me if maybe whatever. I just run, I just go. So maybe I'm not gonna say
men,
I think probably
men, they think that if you're going to therapy, like, weak. And talk about your feelings.
I don't know about weak, but
you guys like that.
But yeah, I don't want to be talking about my feelings, man. I don't want to cry. You know, I cried enough when my parent died, so I don't want to go to a stranger and be sitting on their couch, those stretch couches and stuff like that. But I've dated a person with mental illness, but obviously most of the time you see that after the relationship. Me, I've seen that after the relationship, when you're analyzing everything, that this person here and there, I was not alright, and then and most of the time that's what broke my relationships. But it doesn't mean that I would not date a person with mental illness, because when you approach somebody, you don't know what they have, you don't know what they carry, so you try to be patient, you try to to do your best to stay into that relationship. But most of the time, because of different personalities, you do clash, and maybe you just choose to go because you can't keep up with that person. But I would, man, but stay with one. I don't know, if let's say we go deep into the relationship and we try to get to a point whereby we do understand each other, probably I can, and learn the skills, because you need skills. You know that once you get to a point whereby, okay, we are clashing now, okay, baby, can I just leave for 5 minutes? And then you leave, I do whatever that I need to do. She jogs, so maybe she can do that. She just goes and jogs so that she can come back and be calm. And me, what I do, I watch TV and I stay on Twitter for no reason. So yeah. so yeah, man, that's what she said is a mouthful, and I love it. And I hope you guys learned something from her. And you know, you do your researches when you're dealing with people, because they're not abnormal. We all created equal, but we different, we unique, so that we can be a puzzle that will you just need to find that space so that we can connect with that person.
We're gonna let bipolar. Every brother will. And my dad like, we're gonna die because it's for the no. You don't do that. You don't say, we're gonna have bipolar. Open up just places like overdose. That's my dad. I'm like, it's school zen. I remember you was shouting, it's school zen. And my dad is the old school person, so I had to also teach him how, because how to. I didn't like, my dad was not. He doesn't know. The time I had the depression and stuff. Now essentially the last born. Now he doesn't know
how to deal with
him. And my mina wazityisa iipilisi nawe uzitele uziselile uvuke le nto yenu seyile nto yethu. And I have to call him and sit him down like, you don't do that. You know, now I'm saying that because now I just
you've learned how to deal with it, and the kid is a
yes. And it's you don't do that. You sit down with the nomdana. Now I talk to him over the phone when he becomes calm, and you say you don't do that, and there's what's wrong, what's going on, what is eating you, what's up, what's going on. If I feel safe to talk to you, it's fine. We pin the therapy, you know, than to shout at him. I spend money, now we are pinned. Don't you know, you don't shout. My shout, don't shout back. You have to calm down. Because now we shout at them down forward. And now I think
and the person might get worse.
He was getting worse because you was in the knife, and you know, telling him no respect now, nothing. It's just argument, you know. So I was like, next time, don't shout, don't, just be calm. Wait for him to calm down and like take a walk with him. Just do something and sit down. Don't what's going on, you know? Yeah, no, what's up? And just I feel it close to you. I feel it safe to you. I now would tell you.
Yes.
But you know, like English, English, you know. So, but now sometimes my brother was starting to get better, but I think we've been there relapse. So we haven't, but now it's still kind of pissed off. But she's like, okay, I'm going to so, but he started now. He's trying. So I know when they're like, those in English or you know, but we have to teach them, we have to make them understand. But this thing happens, you know. They also makes us crazy, makes us to have this depression also, because the buzz of funny management. But anyway, just if you have a friend or family or someone, just be patient and love that person and support that person and carry that person. If you feel that it's too much for you, if you're in a relationship with that person and you feel that maybe it's too much for you, sit down with that person and say, this, I just can't do it. Instead of going around or because now he's a man's his self-esteem because I have mental illness, is because maybe, you know, those, because I'm as banning medication that was will sell for the rest of their lives. It's because it's pills or something, you know. So we have to mouse was born this is too much. Just sit down with the person so that the person not question herself, because that thing can pin relapse intrigue, because we need questionnaires behind your mind. So let's just be civil. Also not about manic depression. Let's not demand too much attention over stuff. Because we're going through a lot of stuff, but let's make, because some of us is sensitive, but let's try our best. Let's try our best. Just try your best. No matter, I know it's hard. Trust me, it's very hard. But just try your best. Sometimes you're unemployed, don't know how to do, but just try your best to find something that is going to make you excitement. We have a diary, write today, but again, the 1st of May, this is what I did this and this. Be inspired. Find a you know, something, you know. Be yourself and start like, this is me, I'm loving myself. This is what I have right now, I'm accepting it, but it's not gonna control me. Yes, I'm in the mind relaxer, but I'll fight it.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. That's a mouthful, and that's educational. It's a beautiful story that she told about herself and her brother also, and the experience together with the timers. I asked the old school parents, you know, man, how to deal with them. You know, even if you don't have mental illness, I promise you they can drive you up the wall. But it's our parents, we love them. And right now, me and T, we out, man. Thank you very much. Peace.